rational expressions. So whenever you have an algebraic ratio written as a fraction, it's called a rational expression. In order to add two rational expressions or three rational expressions, you have to have the same denominators. Whenever you add and subtract, the denominators do not go away. The denominators stay there. They don't cancel out. All right, so let's look at an example. What does our denominator need to be? Okay. What are we going to have to multiply the 4 by? What are we going to need to multiply the 6 by? So it just becomes 6x. Does that make sense? Yes, we're going to distribute. What will this become? Does that make sense? If you want to distribute the x times x plus a, you can. I don't normally distribute the denominator though. What will my numerator become? Can we simplify it? So we leave it x squared. X squared plus xa if you distributed the denominator. Any questions on that one? Four x and then 4a. Oh, x times 6 because that's what it was missing, and then 4 times x plus a because that's what it was missing. Any other questions on this one? Okay. If you can go ahead and do it by yourself. What is going to be the denominator for this one? You can. You can make it x cubed plus 4x squared if you'd rather. Would I need to multiply the x plus 2 times anything? Okay. Do I need to multiply the 6 by anything? Do you agree? Does the 2 need to be multiplied by anything? Do you all agree so far? Okay, so what would we get for our numerator? We got x cubed and then 2x squared. Right? And then plus 2x plus 8. Can I leave it like this? You can combine some terms. 7x cubed plus yeah. There's 1 here and there's 6 here. And then 2 and 24 makes 26x squared. And then plus 2x plus 8. Y'all see how these work? Any questions here? I mean, there could be no x squared term. You just want to put them in highest power to lowest power. Any other questions on this one? Yeah, you want to have them in the correct order. What is different about this one? You're going to want to factor this. Yeah, it is subtraction. And could this one possibly have x plus 1 here? So you want to factor so that you don't have like too many terms. How would this factor? Y'all agree so far? Y'all see how that works? All right. The common denominator is going to be what? Does that make sense? What do we have to multiply x plus 2 times? When there's a minus sign, we're going to change it to plus a negative 1. It's still minus 1, right? But plus a negative 1. Y'all remember doing that back a long time ago when you were adding and subtracting numbers? Okay. Same concept. Just so that you don't forget that there's a negative on the 1. So we're going to multiply the negative 1 times what? Any questions so far? So you should get x squared plus 2x minus x minus 3. Do you agree? So x squared plus x minus 3. Do y'all see how those work? Any questions here? Do we need to practice these? Yes? Okay. All right, we'll do one more. See if you can do that one by yourself. Yeah, that's a negative. Does everyone have it written down? You get that for your common denominator. See? You're going to say z plus 3 times what? Times z, and then negative 1 times what? That's what I get for my final answer. The what? The z plus 3 on the first term is only being multiplied by z. Because x plus 4 times x plus 1 is its denominator. And then minus 1 is being multiplied by z plus 1. But then you simplify it to that. Does that make sense? Any other questions on this one? Y'all see how these work? Yes. That was a minus 1. Make it, instead of minus that second term, plus a negative 1. Any questions on these? Okay, go ahead and clear your desk for your corrections.